Let's go. This is your moment. This is your moment. You better own it. This is your moment. With Kaz on the radio. If you ready, then let's go. This never been done before. New music.
Yo, what's up? What's up, YouTube? This is your boy, Podcast. Welcome to the Podcast Show. Your opinion matters. Listen, man, I'm glad to be on YouTube. Look, this is my first show on YouTube, so I hope y'all subscribe and like this whole YouTube page. Alright? Let's get to some business. Look, we got a cop, chief of Milwaukee, man, telling this story, man. I want y'all opinion on it. So let's play it. Let's play it.
Being on your phone and not being attentive to them.
Well, I was on my phone, and yes, that's true. I was following developments with a 5-year-old little girl sitting on her dad's lap who just got shot in the head by a drive-by shooting. And if some of the people here gave a good goddamn about the victimization of people in this community by crime, I take some of their invective more seriously. The greatest racial disparity in the city of Milwaukee is getting shot and killed. Hello. 80% of my homicide victims every year are African American. 80% of our aggravated assault victims are African American. 80% of our shooting victims who survived their shooting are African American. Now, they know all about the last 3 people that have been killed by the Milwaukee Police Department over the course of the last several years. There's not one of them can name one of the last 3 homicide victims we've had in this city. Now, there's room for everybody to participate in fixing this police department, and I'm not pretending we're without sin. But this community's at risk, all right. And it's not because men and women in blue risk their lives protecting it. It's at risk because we have large numbers of high-capacity, quality firearms in the hands of remorseless criminals who don't care who they shoot. Now, I'm leaving here to go to that scene. And I take it personally, okay? We're going up there, and there's a bunch of cops processing a scene of a dead kid. And they're the ones that are going to be out there patrolling and stopping suspects, and they have guns under the front seat. They're the ones that are going to take the risks of their lives to try to clean this thing up. All right? We're responsible for the things we get wrong, and we take action. We've arrested cops, we've fired cops, and so on. But the fact is that the people out here, some of them, who had the most to say, are absolutely MIA when it comes to the true threats facing this community, and it gets a little tiresome. And when you start getting yelled at for reading the updates of the kid that gets shot, yeah, you take it personal, okay? Now, no offense, but I'm going up there now.
Wow. Man, he spoke truth. He spoke truth, man. If a lot of our, chief police in the cities, man, can take responsibility of the actions, and like he did, and then understand the African American community at the same time, I think we'll be in a better place right now, man. That's just my opinion. Listen, what is your opinion? What is your thoughts on that? Because right now, man, I have this thing, we could protest about the cops killing the African American people all the time. But the reality is, y'all, we killing ourselves. And that's the truth. We got more killings out there, crimes with ourselves, than these cops killing. Now, I'm not taking away what the cops is doing was wrong, because they wrong. But at the end of the day, why we don't protest for our own people? We don't protest for our own people. And that's crazy. And that's just, what it is, y'all. But anyway, let's move forward. Look, I want to I put my congratulations out there to our new VP, Miss Harris. She's out. Oh my God, do y'all understand the historic of this woman right here? Again, we go back to the African American. Yes, she put more African American in prison than I don't know who. But people don't like her because of that. And maybe she put them in prison because they deserve to go to prison. That's my thing. Maybe because, they deserve to go to prison. But what are you going to do? I mean, that's life. Congratulations, Vice President Harris, the first black and South Asian American woman to run on a major political party's presidential ticket. That is historic. It can't get no better than that. It really can't. I don't know what to say, y'all. But again, thank you. You just changed the whole game. Do y'all understand what it would look like if we had a woman president? Whew. A woman president. What would it look like if we had a woman president? I don't know. I can't see us having a woman president. But then again, I couldn't see Trump was the president, so couldn't see him being a president. Anything happen right now, y'all. Anything happen. But I just can't see that happening. But look, I want to come on here and check this whole YouTube out with my show. I'm doing this on Facebook, but I want to kind of do it on YouTube, and I'm still trying to find out how to get it on all platforms at the same time. But I got an email I need to read, and people want y'all advice and comment. It said, "Hello, my brother. I am a 45-year-old father who has a loving wife and 4 children ages 14, 19, 23, 26. My 19-year-old daughter is a very attractive, smart, and spoiled young lady who I will give my life for. But I feel very awkward sometimes when we are alone in the house and I see her in her bra and panties walking around the house, either getting dressed or going to the closet to get a towel for a shower. I tell her to go put some clothes on with her nasty behind. But she just laughs and says, 'You're my dad. You're not going to bother me.' She also comes and tries to sit on my lap to talk, but I let her fall on the floor. She never does this when her mother is around because I know what will happen. My question to the listeners, what should I do? Do I tell her mother and possibly lose the closeness we have, or keep quiet or be uncomfortable until she is financially stable to move out on her own?" My brother, red flags. Now, the subject on your email says my inappropriate stepdaughter. One, bro, you never mentioned. I'm confused because the subject, you haven't mentioned that term once in this email, like your stepdaughter. So is she really your stepdaughter or your, daughter? Because through this whole email, you never mentioned her as your stepdaughter. But anyway, let's get to this. My advice, she's a grown woman. She's completely innocent in this whole situation. She knows what she's doing, bro. And please don't fall for the okie doke. Please don't. You're going to lose your whole family. You should tell your wife. Say, hey, listen, talk to whatever her name is, because she keep walking out her house on her bra panties. I told her one time to stop. She's not listening. That's not cool. As a man, you should not feel no type of way not to be hiding nothing from your wife. I mean, if you feel uncomfortable, straighten that out. That's my opinion. And she's your stepdaughter. So, you know what I'm saying? You have the right, like, yo, we don't do that. We don't play them games. So, yeah, that's my advice, man. You should really tell your wife and set some, guidelines through that. All right? All right. Email 2. I got course of the weekend. Again, people want y'all opinion. I give my advice, and they need y'all advice. This from a young lady. She says, "Hello, my boyfriend is the best for me emotionally. He tells me that he loves me and how beautiful I am. And he totally makes me feel like I'm a supermodel. He's an awesome musician and loves to play for me. He even wrote me a song. I never felt so loved by another man. Him and my daughter get along great, and he respects the relationship that she has with her father, which is my ex-husband. He is also the best looking man I ever been with. However, he is broke. I have to take bird baths whenever I stay over at his place because the shower is broken. The floors are sinking in, and I don't feel comfortable bringing my little one there. Since his shower doesn't work, his hygiene is a bit questionable, and I especially hate when I have to force him to take a shower. There was a period of time when I was the one who was paying for dates, groceries, and other things because he was in between jobs. I got behind my bills for supporting him. He even wrecked my car, and I don't think he would ever get it fixed. I resented how he would refuse to be self-sufficient and constantly asking me for favors. He explained when he had the money, he will be there for me. I take him to 5-star restaurants, and he take me to cash-only diners. My friend doesn't like him because they think he's using me. And my mom thinks he's just miserable, and my dad don't want to have anything to do with him because he thinks he's a bum. But my daughter loves him very much. But I feel drained and starting to distance myself. Should I just end it? All right. Question. Should you just end it? Sometimes if you have to ask the question, then yes. Yes, you should end it. You letting this man bring you all the way down, which is not good. It's definitely not good. And you mentioned in your email, you said his hygiene is questionable, and you have to force him to take a shower. One, he's funky, so that's not cool. Honestly, sweetheart, it sounds like your standards are low right now, and you shouldn't feel that way. I mean, damn. Honestly, he's broke. The shower is broke. And now he stank on top of that too? Nah. In my advice, in the relationship until this guy get himself together. Or I've got an option 2 for you. You give him a couple of months to give him a chance to get himself together. Because it seems like you love this man, your daughter loves this man, and the issue is that he's just sufficient. I mean, he don't, he, and then he can't. The hygiene is just not good. That's just not good. His that's definitely not good. So that's my take on it. Yeah, you should end it and just see where it goes. All right, you shouldn't be feeling that way. But thank y'all for hanging out with me again. Subscribe to this page, and then I will be back on here next Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Welcome to the pod. Thank you for listening with your boy Cass. Your opinion matters. Peace.